What's the link between cotton and weapons? Well, it seems more than you can imagine. While US President Donald Trump has been escalating the West Asia war, America has been grappling to replenish its depleting weapons stockpiles. Europe also has been ramping up ammunition production amid the looming threat of Russia. However, China holds the key to their plans. Let's tell you how. Boosting production of weapons is not possible without using nitro-cellulose, which is also known as gun cotton. It's a highly flammable material made from cotton. Through exposure to nitric acid or another powerful nitrating agent. Crucially, gun cotton is a vital input for making propellant powder used in firearms and missiles. Besides this, it's also used in inks, coatings, pharmaceuticals. Where does China then come into the picture, you ask? As per the International Trade Center, China accounts for nearly half of the world's market for nitro-cellulose and is a key supplier of this material to Europe as well as the United States. And as per reports, Europe relies on China for nearly 70% of gun cotton's raw material. But then why does the West have to depend on China for gun cotton in the first place? You see, after the Cold War, many Western countries reportedly reduced defense manufacturing capacity as the governments expected lower ammunition needs. Additionally, operations at many nitro-cellulose plants were downsized. And this scenario changed after Russia's invasion of Ukraine, which basically compelled the NATO countries to dramatically increase ammunition production. And reports suggest they link the shortage of gun cotton to demand surging faster than the production capacity. According to reports, companies in both Europe and the United States are trying to increase the domestic capacity of nitro-cellulose production. And this comes amid growing concerns that China could also disrupt access to gun cotton in case of a future conflict, thereby hampering ammunition production as well. China, remember, also has a leverage over the West because of its dominance of the critical mineral industry. After all, it produces 90% of the world's rare earths. In April last year, Beijing restricted rare earth exports to America to counter Trump's tariff war. While the US president initially threatened to levy 100% more tariffs on China, he announced a trade and economic deal with China in November 2025. According to him, China promised to eliminate the export controls on rare earth elements and other critical minerals and end its retaliation against the US semiconductor manufacturers. After Trump visited Beijing in May this year, the White House asserted that China has agreed to address US concerns regarding supply chain shortages and restrictions on the sale of critical minerals and rare earths. A month later, China reportedly issued rare earth licenses to 3 top American automakers, including General Motors, reportedly. But then the US also wants to reduce its reliance on overseas supply chains for defense production. A day earlier, Trump signed an executive order basically making it harder for US defense contractors to obtain waivers, allowing them to buy critical minerals from China. In fact, companies seeking a waiver will have to prove that they searched for alternatives and provide a plan to reduce reliance on prohibited suppliers. And this comes as many critical minerals used in missiles, aircraft, other advanced systems still rely on Chinese suppliers. The Pentagon has been pushing defense contractors like Lockheed Martin and Boeing reportedly to rapidly expand weapons production and eliminate the vulnerabilities inside the military supply chain. But then considering that it will take a long time, of course, to cut dependence on Beijing, depleting munition remains a major concern for the US and also its allies. To stay up to speed with the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.